Welcome back to Brownlow Books. It's your Batgirl with another somewhat spooky book month. Getting a small jump on it this year as this is the 30th of September and not October 1st. But I read Ghost Story by Peter Straub. Straub. One of the greats, right? Okay. This was a slog for me. I'm not sure if it was the formatting, because, this was a book club pick, so it wasn't picked by me. But I'm not sure if it was the formatting for me, because, as I put into our group chat, I'm like, what is the Russian nesting doll of chapters in this first half of the book? What is going on? Because it's you have a section, which then is broken into two parts, and then each of those parts broken into, multiple chapters with, multiple narrators, and I was just like, is this going to ease up? Because I don't know what is happening or who any of these people are, and I don't give a fuck. So yeah, it was a slog for me. It is very blocky, right to the edges, fucking all over. I'm just like, and it's thick. So it was a slog for me. Now, supposedly one of the greats, right? I was never frightened, but that could have been my confusion of having no idea what the fuck was happening at any given fucking point. So, that being said, there was a few bits that I enjoyed. When one of the men was telling the story about when he was a teacher and, there was the weird man in the schoolyard and then his, student drops dead in front of him. I was just like, that's a neat little story. I was like, if it was them telling stories the entire time, I probably would have enjoyed it more. But, for something that's, described as, older men of this society kind of tell ghost stories to each other, there was only, two. There was two ghost stories. So yeah, I enjoyed the schoolyard story. I enjoyed the bits where they're finally revealing what happened with all of them and Eva Golly. I enjoyed that little bit. I enjoyed the prologue until I found out how it fit in the story, and then I was like, meh, fine. On its own, I was like, I find this much more interesting. As part of the story, I'm just kind of like, oh, okay. Meh. I really enjoyed the snow, which is a really weird thing to say, but I like snow. And so, having it snow so much that the town is, literally frozen in, there's no getting out, there's no coming, there's no going, there's no doing anything, you're just at home, I'm just like, fuck yeah. Enjoy that a lot. So, as I said, Peter Straub is considered one of the best horror writers. But I don't really know, horror tropes and cliches and, all that kind of stuff. So maybe that's why I didn't enjoy this. But, I'm definitely not the only person, because there was a lot of people that were like, oh, in the Goodreads comments. But there was also a bunch of people who were like, oh my god, I was fucking terrified. That was so frightening. And I'm just like, babe, the book's from 1979. Were you paid to say this? What? So yeah, it wasn't for me. I feel like that was kind of maybe the whole attitude of book club. A lot of people did not finish it. Some are going to continue to try to finish it. But some of us were just like, nah, that was something, and now I'm done. I did actually finish it, which is why I'm telling you about it. I would never tell you about a book I did not finish. So yeah, 1979, maybe that was considered scarier, but for me, I was just kind of like, great. Okay. I don't think there was a single time where, I had that nail-biting, oh my god, what's gonna happen? Meh. That's the best way for me to describe my feelings on this. Meh. Sure, people are gonna enjoy it, and that's fine. For me, not it. I did not enjoy. Which is fine. You don't have to like every book. Although most people stop reading books they don't enjoy, whereas I will hate read something till the very end. So, as I said, 1979. It has just over 79,000 ratings on Goodreads, and they work out to a 3.93, which is respectable. That's basically a 4. Come on. So, people enjoy it, and people are getting something out of it, but I'm not one of those people. It happens. It happens more often with with book club because it's reading genres that I would not normally read, which is the whole point of our book club, to like help people get out of their like, I only read this kind of thing. Whatever. So yeah, not for me, but others might enjoy. There is one particular moment that I enjoyed. Stella would have never described herself as a feminist, but she had long ago seen how men mistakenly assumed that they had to do everything themselves. I loved that moment. That's about it. So, thanks for hanging out. I will see you around next time. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you want to see more of your Batgirl talking about somewhat spooky books this month. Thanks.